Pisces, and welcome to your April 2022 reading. Spirit, let's see what's going on for you. I had to tell you a story. Okay, this is funny. So I'm recording this a second time because I'm using a new tarot deck that I'm not familiar with, and it doesn't have like words on it. It's only got symbols and numbers, and I was all messed up. I was like, because it's new to me, right? So I'm not used to the symbols for the court cards, and I was like, is that a queen or a page? I don't know. I actually had to stop the reading and start over. Anyway, enough about my silliness, and back to you. Okay, let's see what we got. We have the Nine of Swords, first card. Then we have the Ace of Swords. And then we have the Four of Swords. So you've been doing a lot of thinking, and you're going to be doing a lot of thinking, I think, with all these swords on the board. Okay, what I'm getting, first glance, Nine of Swords, you've been worried about something. Something's keep you up at night. You're like, oh my God, I want this to end. How am I going to do this? How am I going to fix this or whatever, right? That's how you've been feeling. However, either this has happened or it's about to happen where like you're going to have like some kind of either light bulb moment where you figure it out, or you get some kind of like an offer or insight or resource or something that lets you like move ahead or start fresh, right? So it could be that whatever the worry was happening, it's now gone, is basically it. And you're like, yes, this is good. Let's move the ship forward, right? And the Four of Swords as the outcome, this is showing me that once you get past this worry, doubt, whatever bullshit was going on, and you move forward, you're going to be in more of a rested position, and you're going to have that feeling of like safety and security, like everything's okay. I can chill, you know, I don't have to worry anymore, and things are tickety-boo. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so now we're going to get some clarifiers, Spirit, because that's what we do. That's what we do on this channel. So if you're new, hey, welcome. You'll get used to the hijinks and shenanigans that are my tarot channel. Spirit. Ooh, speaking of tarot, hey, guess what, everyone? Yesterday was the official pre-launch of my brand new tarot course. Yeah, so exciting. Spirit. Yep, that's why I've been like absent for the month of March. I've been like totally focused on it. Spirit, like marketing and development and all kinds of shit, right? All that businessy crap you got to do. So yeah, went live. It's all good. Where am I going with this? This guy. Spirit, yeah. So if you want to learn how to read tarot, if you're a newbie or you've tried in the past or taken other courses and read books and shit, and you're like, I'm not getting it, this course is for you. Spirit. Or even if you're just interested, it's for you. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. It is so good. I'm an awesome instructor. Always have been. It's one of my fortes in life. And my knowledge, well, you know, I'm a bit of a smart cookie in the tarot world. So there's that. Links in the description box below. Shameless plug is now over. And we're right back to you, Pisces. Okay, so let's take a look at this Nine of Swords energy. What the fuck, right? So we have the white gold dragon from Lyra, and it connects you to the highest Christ light. So there's some really good connection to spirit, right? And beings of light. So I love that, especially when you're in that Nine of Wands worry kind of mode, right? And then the next card out, we have Valencia, she who stands. So this is resolute, implacable, placable, that word, I can't say it, and determined. So there is like some serious determination here, coupled with this like huge connection to spirit, right? I think that's what's going to get you out of that Nine of Swords mentality. I suspect that whatever it is you're worried about, maybe you're more worried, like it's more about being up in your head than actual worry, right? What's the definition of fear as an acronym? False evidence appearing real. Are you worried about something that you really don't have to be worried about? You know, is the monkey mind going over and over and over again and like driving you crazy? It could be that, right? I think what's going to happen is, or is happening, and you'll know if your spidey senses are tingling around me talking about this now. It's like, you know, that you're like, okay, I have to get on from this nine of swords mode. I have to get out of this headspace. I have to get over this. I have to move ahead. And I think you are able to do that when you do connect. It's sort of like, you kind of want to put the logic aside, because swords are about thoughts. They're about logic. They're also about integrity and truth and everything. So I think what it is if you can, do a little meditating, do some soul searching, do some deep dives, right, around this situation and see what you can come up with. I think you are going to come up with your own solution. And I say this because now when we look at the Ace of Swords, right, which is the present energy, the first card up says, your soul shines. Well, yeah, of course it does, you little spark of the divine you. And then we also have, oh my God, I'm going to butcher that. I can't even say it. Lugnasa, I think. Probably not. This is prosperity. Once you figure out and deal with that Nine of Swords energy, the Ace of Swords that is coming to you is, like I said, it's newness. Whether it's an opportunity, a new way forward, a new way of looking at things and thinking about things. This is when, oh yeah, you've got it now and you're ready to rock and roll. And when you do, a lot of good is going to come to you. This is prosperity. Prosperity doesn't have to mean money, right? It doesn't have to be financial. It could be resources. It could be people coming into your life. It could be books that you need to read that are going to help you. It could be YouTube videos that you watch and you gain some great insight from, whatever, right? That's prosperity, right? When something of value to you shows up to you, that is prosperity. And then when we look at the Four of Swords, check this out. This is so cool. We have the Rose, which is love and healing. And then we have do the work. And this is as the outcome under the Four of Swords, which I said, remember, is going to be, now you can chill. Now you know you're okay. Everything's okay. R&R, safe and secure, right? I think the doing the work and the love and healing is, it's like whatever that Nine of Swords was, whatever you were worried about, once you finally see the light, and it's like, okay, it's kind of backwards. Let me explain. Most of the times when I'm doing my readings in life in general, what's happening is usually, okay, normally what's going to happen is once you do the work and you meditate and blah, 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 and all this shit, that's when the good comes, okay? You believe it, then you'll receive it, instead of I'll believe it once it comes. This is a little bit the opposite. I think it's going to be, it's kind of hand in hand. Like, yes, you do have to do some inner work and whatever, like to get past that Nine of Swords energy. Once you do, and that prosperity flows, right? I think the prosperity, big piece of that is going to be giving you the tools to do even further healing. It's like getting you out of the Nine of Swords is the first step, okay? We got to get you out of there. So the meditation and the believing it's going to come and things are going to be better, yes, that's important, but not as important as getting you the fuck out of that situation. Let's do that first, and then we'll focus on the rest. And this is where you are. At the outcome is when you go, okay, I quickly did what I needed to do, best case scenario, and I managed to get out of that Nine of Swords energy. Now I can focus even more on the healing, on doing the inner work, on resting and rejuvenating. I think that's what you're getting. That's the outcome at the end of the day, right? Is being able to do the work on yourself that you need and get the rest and rejuvenation that you require while you are now sitting in a safe and secure place and environment. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that. So we are going to drill down on I don't know. What do we want to drill down on, kids? What are you in the mood for? We're not going to look at the past. I don't think we need to do that. You know what the bullshit was, right? Of the Nine of Swords. You know what the craziness was. So do we want to take a look at, you know what? We're going to look at the Ace of Swords. And here's why. We're looking at the Ace of Swords because I want you to see, like, we know that things are going to be good on the other side. You're going to get what you need and you're going to have that rest period and that security back. If it was something you lost, I said back. So it's something you had before. If that resonates with you, then double down the energy on this for you, right? So let's take a look at the Ace of Swords. I want to find out. You know what? I don't know what I want to find out. So full disclosure, I don't fucking know. Let's just pull some cards and see what the messages are. And then we're going to pull the story together. Spirit, because we do that around here too. Yep, sure do. So we're going to pull a couple of cards and then we'll probably clarify with tarot. Spirit, because that's what we do around here. Yep, we sure do. So oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, look at this. Huh. Alrighty. I'm going to show you the three cards and then we're going to talk. Okay, the first one we have is Earth and Fire Dragon. So this dragon works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. Very interesting and very powerful. We'll come back to that. The next card is Overrate Your Intuition. And then we have Aspen, Shed the Old. Yeah, I think you're going to have to sort of quickly do some of the work, right? So you're going to quickly get out of the Nine of Swords situation, which will open up time and space for you to do more work, okay? And I say that because the Shed the Old, yeah, get rid of that old. The Nine of Swords could be worrying about shit that's relating to old conditioning and old patterns, old ways of thinking, old thoughts and beliefs, this kind of garbage, right? So I wonder if it's relating to that because it's saying ditch that old shitty shit, right? Overrate your intuition is don't underestimate your intuition. You're a lot more connected than you think you are. Maybe you feel a bit lost. Maybe you don't feel like you've got the backing of you know, the beings of love and light, whether you want to call it God, spirit, angels, fairies, fucking whatever. Doesn't matter. Maybe you're not feeling that connection. And that's part of why this Nine of Swords energy is hanging around and really bothering you, right? And then with this Earth and Fire Dragon, so where this dragon is working with you to clear out the ley lines. So ley lines are simply, oh my God, I can't talk today. Simply put, ley lines are like energy lines, like a grid around the earth, and they go all over the globe and blah, blah, blah. But point is, if energy can travel along these ley lines, it's feeling like for you, that energy is stuck. Energy is stuck and it can't get to you. Well, look at this little dragon. What's this dude doing? He's like, look at how hard he's working. He's got that little stream, this river. That's a ley line. It's flowing like it should be because there was some kind of stuckness there. And so whatever wasn't coming to you, I'm finding this is the prosperity piece. Things are opening up for you again. So I think that Spirit is a beautiful thing. I like it. Oh, cards falling. Oh, shit falling everywhere. Oh my God. What's going on? Okay. So we had a few tarot cards just fall right out. So let's talk about them. We have the Three of Swords, we have the Fool, and we have the Nine of Wands. I love this. So coming back to swords again, Three of Swords, what I'm getting with this is be creative. This, like I said, the three tarot cards that came out for the reading, they're all swords. This is around thought, it's intellect, it's planning, it's all of that kind of stuff. You can do that and it's encouraged to be done, okay? But get creative with your thoughts. It's about not letting your thoughts hold you back or remain stagnant. It's about using your noggin, using your brain in a creative way. Okay, if I want to get out of this Nine of Swords energy, let's get creative with it. Let's poke around at it. Let's do a pros and cons list. Maybe there's some good in here of whatever this thing is driving you crazy. Use that Three of Swords energy to get creative with it. The Fool, this is starting a new journey, right? So I think it's that paradigm shift, right? Shed the old. You get rid of those old thoughts and beliefs or whatever it was. Now you're looking at it from a new perspective because your Three of Swords energy has inspired you to do so. This is what's going to let you move forward. So the Fool is coupled with that Ace of Swords energy of moving ahead in something new. Sort of not exactly rewriting your story, but that came to me. So I think the rewriting of the story piece is where, remember I was saying how the Nine of Swords could be that you're all up in your head and what your perception is may not exactly be what reality is. That's the rewriting of the story. It's not trying to fool yourself into thinking something different. No, it's changing your perspective, right? So I think that's what I'm pulling from the Fool card and moving forward. And the Nine of Wands is that energy of, yeah, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm there. It's done. Like, we're done. We're done. We're just about to wrap this up. So this is really cool. The energy around this is really positive, and I'm feeling a lot of creativity around this. Not just because the Three of Swords showed up, but it's like, I'm just looking at the cards now. I'm reading the words. Your soul shines. Overrate your intuition. Ditch the old. You got the Fool card. Prosperity. Clearing those ley lines. Like, you're clearing a lot of shit, which is going to open up a lot for you. And we know that as the outcome, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to get you a few advice cards, Spirit, because, you know, who doesn't want a little advice? We're going to see what comes up. What do we got? Ooh, that's a good one. Spirit. Yeah, it's a really good card. I love it. What do we got? Can't make this shit up. I'm telling you. Okay? Spirit. It's so funny. I love when the cards just like intertwine. It's so amazing. Okay. First card up. I'm going to tell you the 3 cards and then we're going to talk. The first card is Carly. She who frees. So this is about liberation, unrestrained, and freedom. Buzzwords. Yeah. Ditch the Nine of Swords. Then we have air. Imagination. Yeah, what was I just saying with the Three of Swords? Get creative. And the last card is no. What this is telling me is, as you use your imagination, as you get creative, you're going to see how much potential opens up. Like I said, I'm looking at the prosperity card right now as I'm talking. The, what's the word? Resources that can come to you, right? Are just like, there's no limit, right? It's limitless. That makes sense. And, ooh, come here. The no card is, hang on. Come here, card. No. If you find yourself slipping back into these old thought patterns or whatever, and you're creeping back over there as you're starting to make progress, no. Don't allow yourself to slip back into those old patterns, right? Remember, we said we want to shed the old. And you can do it, Pisces. I know you can. All right. So we're going to leave it there. So let me know how it goes. Like, comment, share, subscribe, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And check out my course. Link in the description below. So have an awesome April. Keep in touch. Let me know how things go. And we'll leave it there. So until next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Pisces. Bye.